Hi folks, Norm Novison here. Welcome to our vlog. It's been a long time since we've done a vlog. A little bit too long, but we have been swamped. A lot of things going on around here. We're doing a lot of renovations, built a new photo studio. We're going to be showing you a video of that later on. We built some more offices. We're trying to really grow, but do it properly and do it wisely. That's one of the fun things we like to do. Now, I've got a story for you today. That's part of the fun part of doing this business, is you come across things that are just amazing. And it's not the things that you're coming across, it's the story behind them that's really amazing. And sometimes you don't even find those stories or hear those stories because the items are so rare you don't come across them. We came across one of those today. Let me show you what we got. What we have here is an oyster crock. Now this oyster crock is signed here T. Downing. The G is actually upside down. And then it says Pickled Oysters, number 5 Broad Street, New York. Now that's pretty cool just by itself. But let me tell you the story behind this. T. Downing was a free black man. He was born in late 1700s and lived in Chincoteague, Virginia. And there he learned the oyster business, raking oysters when he was 12 years old. He eventually moved to New York City and he opened an oyster restaurant, an oyster house, good old-fashioned oyster house. Now New York wasn't always the Big Apple. At one time, it could have been called the Big Oyster. There were so many oyster houses. Now, that was 1835 he opened that restaurant. In 1835. Now, this restaurant became the hot place in New York over the next 40 to 50 years. It was the oyster house of all oyster houses. In fact, I believe it's still in existence today. Now, Thomas Downing pulled a lot of weight. The Queen of England, Queen Victoria, actually ordered his oysters. Charles Dickens had parties at his place. Who's who of America, senators, governors, mayors, they all went to his oyster house. But what's really neat is while all these people were dining under the chandeliers upstairs at the oyster house, his son George was taking runaway slaves through the basement. They actually had the Underground Railroad running through the basement, hiding black slaves from the people who were looking for them in New York and getting them all the way up to Canada and freedom. This was something he did, and then he petitioned constantly for equal rights for blacks and so forth. Now, this is a black man during the 1800s doing all this. That's an amazing story. Now, these crocks, as far as we can tell, they're almost non-existent. This is one of the rarest oyster crocks out there, and we've been privileged to have it come through our doors. We're putting it up on eBay literally today. And we're going to put it up at 99 cents and let it go. It'll be fun to watch this one. Anyways, that's Norm Novison right now with our vlog. We'll see you next time, and hopefully not too long.